Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Misty at Skeeterjones and this is this week's 10 things. This time it is a thrift haul. You got a little peek of this thrift haul in a short that I put up about maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's the one where I showed you this gift that I got from Pat Garza that I was able to use on that thrift haul. And so I couldn't weed out yet again only 10 things, so I believe there are 12 this time, maybe 13, but I'll keep count of them as we go. And I have a little mixed bag. I have some leather accessories, some electronics, some home goods, some textile craft supplies, and some jewelry. I'll start with the electronics first, and that is this Sony digital camera that comes in a very nice bag, and the camera is in here. I don't think, no, there's not any paperwork, no paperwork with it, but here's the bag, very nice on the corners, on the bottom, and inside, hopefully you can see in there. No paperwork was included with it, but the manuals for any kind of electronics can always be found online. But here is the camera. It is a Sony Cybershot. That is a digital camera, and it was tested. The thrift store tested it before they offered it up for sale, so it's been tested that it works. This is just some residue from the sticker, which I'll be able to get that off, no problem. A Sony Cybershot camera is, with its bag, is item number 1. Number 2 is an outlet hose faucet timer. I got this in just the little weird odds and ends kind of area of the thrift store, and really follow the rule if you thrift of look up everything. Especially if you resell, because something that just looks unassuming and like nothing can be something. This is not a really high dollar item, but it is a bread and butter item that sells steadily on eBay that people look for and need, and they are looking for it on eBay because they can get a deal there more so than buying it new from a retailer, and this actually is new, so someone will be able to really get a good deal on this. So item number 2 is a faucet hose timer. Still in the home goods department, item number 3 is a call blocker. I didn't know if these were even still needed or in use, but I looked it up on eBay and people steadily buy these. Again, not a really high dollar item, but it is something that people look for. It, I believe, is a British item, but they sell stateside according to eBay. So you actually program in whatever numbers that you don't want to ring on your phone, and it does the work for you. That is it. A call blocker, the V1000 dual mode call blocker at that. Anyway, item number 3 is the call blocker. Next, we will move into the textile goods. First is this gorgeous little doily. I believe it is handmade or hand crocheted. It has these little floral rosettes around the sides that completely goes around like a halo type design, and then there's one in the center, and it just lays out in a circle like this. The color is very true on the screen. It's this lime green, no, well, not lime, maybe more like a Kelly green, and fuchsia, and this kind of creamy colored white, and it has this dimensional pattern around the edge, around the inner circle, and then all of the threads are there and attached. It did have some little small spots that I tried to remove, and I faded them a good bit, but I couldn't get them all the way out. This feels like cotton, and the spots are the ones that are the darkest are on one side, and then there's a faint one on the other side. So you could use this, you could attempt to get the spots out if you wish. I was able to lighten them. I was afraid to do too much more because I didn't want to damage it. Or you can just keep it like it is and keep the darker spots on the bottom, and then the really light spot, which is not, it's not really obvious, you could have that side, that on the top. But that is it for item number 4, this gorgeous hand crocheted cotton doily. Number 5 is this Simplicity Crafts pattern for these little stuffed bunnies. This is not for sale. This is a gift for my daughter. She's very crafty and enjoys sewing, so this is for her. But I suppose in our whole count it would be item number 5, but does it really count if it's not offered for sale? I don't know. We can discuss that in the comments. But item number 5 is the stuffed bunnies, or maybe not numbered at all. But for the sake of keeping count, we'll call this 5. Number 6 is actually 2 items, but it's 2 identical items, so I'm still calling them just one. So this is item number 6. I got 2 of these little fish and crab little rug sets. These are just vintage little rug handcraft sets. So these are item number 6, and that's not to say that whoever buys them has to buy both. You can buy one or the other. I'm just going to call this item 6, even though it is 2 separate items. Next is leather goods, and I have 3 items of leather goods. First, some new little brown suede infant shoes. They are so cute. The brand, it's really hard to get light in there to show you, but the branding is right there inside, and the brand says Bond Point. I'll try to slip in a close-up photograph if I can get a good picture taken. But it's Bond Point, made in Italy, brand new little infant chocolate brown suede shoes. And these little cuties are item number 7. Number 8 is this gorgeous eelskin bifold men's wallet. It is new, and it is Lee Sands. I have never seen anything for men from that brand, and I've never seen anything from that brand except jewelry. But this is a Lee Sands eelskin leather men's bifold wallet, brand new. And it is in perfect condition. Hopefully that is showing up really well on camera. Has your card slots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card slots, and then an ID window, and then 2 separate places in here for maybe like your bills and your receipts. This beautiful Lee Sands eelskin wallet is item number 8. Number 9 competes with the jewelry, I think, for being the best item in the haul. You'll have to let me know in the comments. But I found this gorgeous pair of, not new, but very close to new, Via Spiga spectator pumps, all leather, perfect condition, and they're my size. These are a size 9, and depending on brand, I can wear a 9 or an 8.5. I would definitely keep these, but I cannot sport these heels anymore. So yeah, these 4-inch heels are not something I'm going to be able to deal with. I would 100% keep these if I could do these heels. But these are gorgeous. Look at the toes on them. There's one little scuff, like right there, and there's a little bit of discoloration, maybe a little bit of dirt that I'm going to clean up and see how well those clean. I'll drop in a picture if I'm able to get that off, but it's already very light as it is. And here's the branding inside. The footbed is very nice. I mean, these were not used much at all. But the wear on both is very similar. These are so gorgeous. So Via Spiga, leather spectator heels are item number 9. Now we're in the jewelry department. First, I could have included these with last week's costume classics, I suppose. It's a pair of clip-ons. They are unbranded, but they are very clearly a costume classic just because of their the look and design. It's these little curled leaves. Very nice design for fall, little three-dimensional look where the leaf, I'm going to drop an earring every time. Three-dimensional design where the leaf kind of curls around. The clips are in great shape. Nice, and the spring is nice and tight on those. But there's no name, and there's not much wear either. They're very, very nice, very pretty. I had to cut away and look for the one that I dropped, and it bounced over and went underneath that little doily, so it took a while to find it. But here they are. Very pretty little leaf vintage clip-on earrings, and those are item number 10. 11, you've maybe seen the whole time. It's this little ring, and it can be monogrammed. It has a very faint monogram on it already. And of course I will drop in a still photo because I have focusing issues. But it has this halo of this rope design around it, and then this little flat area that can be monogrammed, that is monogrammed, and I'll put a close-up of that also on the screen. It is not adjustable, and it is sterling. Right, there's your 925, and I'll also drop in a picture of the testing on that. The size is about 6.5, and it's in beautiful condition. And any jeweler can sort of buff out that monogram and can re-engrave it. So sterling monogram ring is item number 11. Number 12 you've been seeing all along also because it's the locket that I'm wearing right here. I'm going to take that off and give you a closer look at it. Okay, here is the locket. It's so bulky and chunky and thick, but it has this very pretty design on it. I don't know if it's vintage. The chain is in just pristine condition, no wear on it, and it's a very unique style of chain. Again, I will put in a still picture of that. It's this sort of two-layered link that's interwoven with each other. I don't know what this type of link would be called, but there is this gorgeous locket. It does work, and the thicker part would be the front of the locket, and the thinner part is the back, but it does work, and the snap is nice and secure. It has a maker's mark on it, but I don't recognize this maker's mark. I'll drop in a picture of that. And if you're familiar with that mark, I would love to be educated on that if you wouldn't mind putting that in the comments for me. It's not adjustable, and the drop on it is about 8 inches, and the locket itself is about 1 inch. It's just so feminine and so pretty and very classic. No wear on this at all. Just a gold tone locket, and this is acrylic right here on front, the little cabochon or tile with the floral work on it. That is item number 12. that is this week's 10 things, and I so much appreciate you joining me. I so much appreciate my viewers and my subscribers. I can't tell you how much. I love watching my channel grow. It's growing a little bit almost every day. At least every week it grows a little bit, and I'm already eyeing my 400 subscriber giveaway as soon as I reach that milestone. I still have a little ways to go, but I'm edging ever nearer to that. If you enjoyed this content, please share it with someone else who you think might also enjoy it, and give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!